to this week's episode of Chats with Jen. Now, don't forget, if you're following on Instagram, to make sure you follow us. If you're following on Facebook, make sure you like us and like our page. And if you're following on YouTube, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And for those of you who have been asking, because some people are asking what Inspiring Hope is about, we've put our website link below this little podcast and you can check us all out there. But this week, I want to continue on from last week with the theme, Change Your Narrative. So I wonder how you went with thinking about your self-talk, thinking about how the world views you and how God views you and what's inside your heart. How did you go? You can DM me, you can let me know, because I want to know how you're going. And if you have any good tips or strategies for how you're dealing with your self-talk or how you're changing your story for this year, let me know too, because I'd love to hear from you. But I had a personal goal for this year, so I put change the narrative for Jen Nolan, and then I've put love again. And I have decided that I am just going to love the people around me. And I have come up with 3 things that you need to really, really change your narrative when you love people. The first one is you really need to understand that sometimes, I was going to say organize, but understand that sometimes when we change our narrative, when we start to change our self-talk, when we have a goal for ourselves and mind is loving again, loving people, that things can sometimes be awkward because, I don't necessarily know what to do in every single situation that I come across. And I've had to learn that in loving people, sometimes I've just had to sit with the awkward silence, or if I've made a mistake, I've had to apologize, or I've just had to go out of my way, or I've had to do something that I wouldn't normally do, or stretch myself in a way I wouldn't normally stretch myself. And that's awkward, and that's okay, so embrace the awkwardness. The second thing I've had to learn when just thinking about loving again and changing my narrative is determination. Because I don't know if you work with people, but people can be tiring. People can be draining. People can misunderstand you. People can take you the wrong way. I'm a speaker and I do a lot of speaking, and I'll be speaking from the platform and someone will come up to me and say, "You said da-da-da," and I'm like, I didn't say that, but that's how they perceived it. And so I've had to realize that in order to change my story in loving people again this year, I need to be determined. I need to be determined and I need to be committed. And the third thing that I've been learning just in this 2 months of this year is that I need to show understanding. One of the best things that you can do in changing your narrative to love people and to love each other is to think about that person, to think about where they're coming from, to try and put yourself in their shoes. And this is a really, really simple one, but one that we don't do. Stop and listen to what they're saying. What are they saying? What are they saying in their facial expressions? What are they saying in their words? What are they saying by their posture? And that can really, really help you to love again. And there's a quote, I'm not sure where I've read it. I've seen it on a number of different things. I've seen it in the stores. I've seen it at churches. But the quote goes like this: "May love be the last great act to change the world." And I love that. We can make such a difference in our workplace. We can make such a difference to our spouses. We can make such a difference in our families if we can change the narrative by loving again. So that's my challenge for you this week. Who can you go out and love again? Remember, be understanding, be determined, and allow it and be okay if it's a little bit awkward as you continue to go on your journey of changing your narrative. Have a great week. Bye.
I've gone too many nights chasing the shadow of your silhouette.